Hi guys, welcome back to Nerdmania, welcome back to another action figure review. I'm having to do things a little different this time. Normally I just start off by showing you the item in the box, but to be honest this is my second time recording this review. The first time I did it, when I tried editing it, I just didn't like it. Trying a new setup, it just didn't work. The box kept clanking off stuff, it just didn't really. So I'm going to be putting some pictures up now that you should be seeing of what this figure looks like in the box. This is the G.I. Joe classified Croc Master with Fiona, the crocodile. This is number 38 in the line. And if you have a look at the back of the box, it looks like they've put some new artwork with some of the later new figure releases on there. You've got Barbecue on there, Croc Master's on there, and in the middle is a sort of a mysterious looking ninja just below Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. I think that's going to be Kukumura. I've probably butchered that pronunciation. It's not a character I'm particularly I know very well. Similar to Crocmaster isn't a character I know very well. G.I. Joe was something that I watched when I was a kid, but it was called Action Force in the UK, and it didn't have the same kind of level of output as it did in the States, or at least it didn't in the area I lived. But let's have a look at this figure. Here he is out of the box. The first thing I'd say is the crocodile itself, Fiona, is huge. This thing is massive. Very well articulated, but for an animal, but it's huge, absolutely massive. It's going to take up a lot of shelf space. As for Crocmaster himself, my initial thoughts are this figure itself is very nice. I love the sculpting on the chest work. I love the crocodile eye on the belt. I think that's a nice little touch. The crocodile skin on the vest is really nice on the back and on the front. It does have a certain Bane aesthetic when you look at the face. I like the red eyes, and it has the breathing apparatus similar to Bane. It is a bigger buck. It's not a huge buck, but it's a bigger buck than your standard G.I. Joe. He's got bigger arms. If I just grab my... There's my Outback. As you can see, the arms are a lot bigger. But size-wise, when you put them on the shelf, if they're far apart, he doesn't look that much bigger. I think it would be nicer if he was a little bit larger. I don't like this on the shoulder. If you can see where the shoulder blades meet the top of the chest, there's a gap. I don't know if that's just on mine or if that's the same on all of them, but that's not something that I'm not particularly... It just aesthetically looks wrong for me. Accessory wise, he comes with this hook. The reason I've left the hook in his hand is because it was a bugger to get in there and I didn't want to take it out and try again. But he does come with a few accessories, obviously the big one being Fiona herself, but also comes with a leash for Fiona. It's got a bendy plastic lead. I'm not particularly happy with this. As you can see, it's all moulded plastic. There's no holes in the chain. It's quite stiff. You can bend it a little bit into different, but it's not very flexible. An actual sort of chain would have been a lot better. But it does the job. When you get it, if you just have to play with it a little bit and get it and warm it up and get it a bit more pliable to be able to put it in a good look when you've got it on the display. Comes with a whip. And this is quite nice. It's got. I do like it when they put a bit of detail onto the actual accessories themselves. And this has got like a green tape around the handle. The whip itself just stays in one position, but it's still quite a nice little accessory. He comes with a gun. The gun itself is just plain black plastic. I've said before I prefer it when they put a bit of detail into these. But as far as a gun goes, at least you're getting one you don't with DC McFarlane anymore. And when I was talking about accessories with a little bit more detail, here's his knife, and I like this. It's got the green handle, and it just looks a little bit more realistic. The thing with I like with most Joes is you can normally fit most of their weapons on their body somewhere. So his knife goes in his boot holster, and the gun goes just in his thigh holster here. And then it's up to you. You can either have him holding the hook, holding the whip, or the leash for the crocodile. As far as articulation goes, he has a rocker forward and back in his foot. There is a little bit of side to side, as you can see. He does have a boot cut at the top of the boot, and he has double jointed knees so he can kick himself in the butt. And they seem they're ratcheted, which is nice as well. So once you get him into a position, he will stay there. He's got a thigh swivel at the top of the thigh, and he's got the drop down legs, so you can get him pretty much into a Van Damme splits. He's hindered a little bit by his holster here. As for the waist, there is a bit of waist swivel, but not a lot. And I don't want to force it and break it. He has a chest crunch there, an ab crunch. There's a fair bit of movement there. As for the hands, back and forward, round and round, side to side. So that's quite good. Nothing in the wrist there. The elbows are double jointed, but again, he's hindered by his gauntlets. He has a sort of he has a sort of butterfly joint, but he doesn't. It looks like there should be one, but it doesn't move. His arm goes all the way around, and his shoulders go out to sort of that level. His head articulation is on a ball joint, but is hindered slightly by the tubing of his breathing apparatus. So overall articulation is pretty good. It's just hindered by parts of his armour. And overall the paint job on this thing is brilliant. I love, like I said before, I love the different coloured greens on the vest here, the little cobra symbol, the silver on the mouthpiece. It's all very nice. My only issues really are these shoulder bits here. They just stick out as well. Once you've seen them, they kind of stick out. As far as the crocodile, this thing's quite impressive. The little yellow eye, the different colour gradations in the green. I love the mouth. Once you've got him open, you've got the sinew, like the skin between the jaws here, and then the teeth. It's got a head. It swivels twice here at the top. It swivels just here where the body meets the front set of arms, and the head swivels as well. The legs go all the way around, and the feet move as well. Tail's got a swivel in it, and the back legs are articulated like the front. And this is a beautiful paint job. I'll stick a picture of it up that I took with Croc Master with the leash on him. I'm not going to try and fiddle about doing it on camera. I'll probably knock everything over. But this crocodile is really impressive. He also comes with, I forgot, let me just show you these. He comes with two little baby crocodiles, a little albino one with an orange eye, and a little green one with a yellow eye. These aren't articulated, they're just little bits of plastic, but they're quite fun when you put them on the display. The green one has slightly more detail with the different colour grade compared to the white one, but just a fun little accessory. So overall, quite impressed with this figure. He's very nice looking, stands out on the shelf, especially with the crocodile. Like I say, a few little nitpicks, these bits here, and he could have been maybe a little bit bigger. But overall, very impressed. It's nice to have another Joe. Looking forward to getting the Spirit and the Storm Shadow from this set as well. So that's it for this review, guys. You can find me now over on Instagram at NerdMania80. There I share all the new toy info and news that is exciting me, and hopefully it excites you as well. Also, if you could like and subscribe this video, that would be fantastic. I've got the new Spawn figure in his chair. That review will be going up this week as well. That will be similar to this. I'll show you pictures and then show you the actual figure, because I again mucked that review up. But hopefully you've really enjoyed this review. I'd like to say thanks to all the new subscribers I've gained in the last month or so. I'm really enjoying doing this. I've got a love for toys, a love for everything geeky, and I love to share that passion with you guys. So hopefully I'll see you again for my next one, and thanks. Bye.